What up, though, J Nation? It's your boy JayPitts. You are watching J Nation TV. We have hit 3,000 subscribers. So I'm gonna take y'all tour around my city.
Taking a drive, taking them views. Yeah. Sucking and shine, no matter the move. Whoa. You gotta get what belong to you. Yeah. I'm doing me, you should do you.
So we for real here. I didn't expect to be here this fast. We was just at 2K last week. Last week we was just at 2K, and now we're at 3K. And I can't thank y'all enough, man. It's been a journey, but that Michael Jackson video has made its way. I'm not falling, I'm just kicking. Has made its way all around, well, my people that I know, all of my friend groups. My parents love it. So just want to thank y'all again for the success on that video. So basically, I'm gonna take y'all around some of my favorite areas of the city, talk to y'all for a little bit, and yeah, celebrate the 3K.
What I gotta do for you to see that you the force in my behavior. Niggas stole my bike, forgot to lock it. Mama damn near lost it. Now I gotta walk up to the car stick. $60 checks was the deposit, but I never bought shit. Dreams of crowd surfing in the mosh pit.
This is low-key the perfect weather for today too. It's mild, it's early in the morning. It's not that early. That's the Renaissance building behind me. My grandfather actually worked on that building. He's passed now. He'd be like over 100 years old. Well, actually, I think he'd be 102 years old if he was still alive. But he helped build that building. But it's not too hot. It's not too hot. It's like 72 degrees right now. It's actually not hot at all. It's very mild. So this is perfect.
JayPitts, you know I came up from the west side. We ain't finna argue what's the best side. Niggas pull up on you, take your shooter for a test drive. Rep your hood like it's part of your name. We got the best pride, but there's still some TLC like chili tea and left eye.
So I guess I can take y'all to a couple of my few favorite spots. This is the best city in the world to me. Like no cap, no argument. Like every time I go somewhere around the world, I always come back here around the world. Like I've been everywhere, but I always come back here and appreciate the city that much more for what it is, for what it offers, for the people, for the culture, mainly the people and the culture, man. And Detroit is a very slept on city, very slept on. Tell somebody you from Detroit and they're gonna come up with some negative things first that they heard about it. It ain't their fault. It is what it is. But the best thing that you can do as a Detroiter is control the narrative by representing it and being a part of the positive culture here, because there's a lot of it. Oh, it makes me burn. No cars coming. I hate to get hit by a car out here. These people do not be looking. I was gonna skate everywhere, but if I did that, it'll probably take me forever to get to these points, and I ain't trying to stay out here for too long. So I'm gonna head back to the whip, and y'all gonna see me skating mostly everywhere we at. But I'm gonna go to some other spots via car to skate around, show y'all, talk to y'all. So this is the Riverwalk area. This is where a lot of people come to hang out, exercise, walk, bike. Canada is right across the river where we're not allowed to go right now, but I'll show y'all real quick. Hold on. Yeah, but those buildings over there, that's Canada. All that's across some water, that's Canada. And Canada is essential travel only right now because of everything going on, obviously. So there's that. If you ever in Detroit, you have to go to Steve's Soul Food. Steve's Soul Food got some of the best soul food that you could ever have. Well, they're pretty good. I'm not gonna say the best, but they're really good, and it's a staple in the city. So if you're ever in Detroit, I go to Steve's kind of often, not too often because it's soul food, but I spoil myself every so often. All right, we finna head to the next location, and we'll pick up from there, y'all.
See the heavens parting right before my eyes, not surprised. Taking risks, we can't be too safe. My wardrobe fit in my suitcase. Niggas think it's sweet like souffle. You can't work with me, you too late.
So we are in a place called Belle Isle right now. It's an island between Detroit and Canada. I ain't gonna lie, right now, no cap, it's a ghost town right now. Like, I can tell, it's like the state ain't been picking stuff up. Belle Isle used to be owned by the city, but then the narrative goes that we ain't take care of it, so then the state had to take over. But lots of memories here as a child. That slide right there, that used to be a big yellow slide. That's a gigantic slide, y'all. That thing got to be about 50 feet off the ground, maybe more. But my earliest memories of riding that, I was like 3. It used to be big and yellow. Now it's gray or whatever color they got it right now. But it's real fun. But obviously it's closed down right now. But it's a lot of stuff to see around here, and it's a lot of open areas to skate because ain't that many cars. So let's just have some fun.
We can afford to go get high.
So there's this like gigantic butterfly house over there. And I remember when I was little being in there, and there was butterflies everywhere, like hella butterflies. And I remember like butterflies flying all over my face, flying on my hand, freaked me out. Made me scared of butterflies. Y'all remember that one episode of SpongeBob where the butterfly got like mad close to the camera? Real ugly close up, but let me show y'all the butterfly house. We about to skate sort of by it. There's the butterfly house. It's also an aquarium right there that we used to go to. Obviously everything is closed right now. Like we can't go nowhere. Or basically I should call it the conservatory. That's what it is. But I just remember it as the butterfly house for obvious reasons. But yeah, everything's closed right now. I wish it was open. It's also a beautiful garden over here. I actually shot my music video Yellow in that garden as well. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. Yeah, y'all, but it's actually some people that live on this little island space, which is interesting because, man, like when I tell you when this place gets jumping, it's jumping. Like barbecues, family reunions, you know, summertime is beyond jam. But I guess it would be interesting at certain points when it's quiet to live over here. I couldn't do it. But I could own some property over here. I could own some property and like come here periodically to like get away from everybody. I guess that would be smooth. But I don't know how I would feel about living on some property that state troopers be strolling through, disconnected from everybody. If something happened to you, might be that. Don't sleep on Belial now. Belial is big. It's huge. It's a yacht club over here. That's where I had my prom at. It's a casino over here. It's kind of closed down, but people still use it. It's nice and elegant and everything. Like, it's some nice stuff here. I remember a lot about Belial. Me and my dad used to go fishing here. Like, the memories are just endless for this place, just endless. We used to go bike riding here as a family when I was a kid. I remember when my dad had bought his 2000 Ford F-150. And when we would coast around here, just coast around the island, he would get all types of stares because everybody thought that truck was so sweet. Everybody was looking at it like it was, I don't know, like it was back in the early 2000s when you had big stuff, like that was the style to have stuff that was big. So I just seen somebody I know. I played drums with her, or she played drums for a set that I was a part of. Aisha, what's good? That's the thing about Detroit. Everybody know everybody. Like, it's big enough to get lost in a sense, but it's small enough to be its own thing where you gotta kind of know to know. And that's the thing I like. You know, I think the thing that differentiates like Detroit from like New York and other big, gigantic major cities around the U.S. is it's still real homey. It's a gigantic city, don't get me wrong. But the areas that people would consider the safe areas, downtown, midtown, north end, you know what I'm saying? That would be where everybody congregates around, like, you know, events and fun stuff. So
Catch a wild, wild blessing, same time learning my lessons. Filled up with a little bit of stress, nigga. I've been feeling desperate, waking up, asking God questions, looking for a little bit of happiness.
All right, I just got me a parking space. I would happen to park right outside the strip club, y'all. Look, that's crazy. That's crazy. Hope I don't get demonetized for that. But yeah, we about to head to Greektown, man. This is one of the best like chill spots ever. They did some work on it and everything to make it look better. But that's a chill spot that me and my wifey will always go to. But it sucks, man, because we would have been there a handful of times had this stuff not been going on. But it is what it is. Let me show y'all where we chill. They don't got no fees for parking right now. That's amazing, bro. It's amazing. Yeah, ain't nobody out but essential workers and homeless people, TBH. But yeah. Ooh, fish bones. Definitely a clutch spot. I get the calamari there every time. Every time. The fried calamari. Yes. All right, y'all. Welcome to Greektown. This is Greektown right here. It's dead. real dead right now. But nonetheless, there's a lot of great spaces here to eat, to chill, to vibe. It's usually real live, but right now it's not for obvious reasons. So, to the restaurants. A lot of these places I ain't never been to. The main places I come to eat down here, I've done been to the pastry shop right here. Good pastries for years. I come to Pizza Populous down here. Pizza Populous is a must. Ooh, recently within the past, what, like 4 years, they got the Wahlburgers down here. Mark Wahlburger and the fam opened up that burger spot. So there's that. And then there's the Red Smoke Carryout, they fire. And then you got your liquor store on the corner. It be traffic moving through here because the casino right here. The casino right here. I hope I don't get demonetized for this dang classical music they play. But the casino right here. So you get a lot of homeless people hanging on around here because they know it's gonna be a lot of foot traffic. I tend to help some people out. Around here that be chilling on the around the corner. And then they'll ask like, yo, you got anything? I like to just go straight in that liquor store, get them some food. You know what I'm saying? Like hunger is something that can really get at you. You don't necessarily need the money if you homeless and hungry. You do need money to get like places, but it ain't none of my business what they do with the money. But if they saying they hungry, homeless and hungry, I take care of that hunger. You feel me? So we in the great city of Detroit, y'all. Ain't no city greater. At me. Y'all should see this place during St. Patrick's Day. I know it couldn't have been nothing because there was obviously nothing open. I don't think on St. Patrick's Day. People still went out, but everything was still closed. I mean, I don't remember anything was open or not because it's like, shoot, May 52nd right now. We got the Coast Down Creamery, Five Guys Burgers and Fries. We be out here. We be down here, yo. We be down here. Let me take y'all to one more spot. But y'all helping me accomplish my dream, man. 3,000 subscribers. Like, we jumped a K in like a week, literally. Like, so imagine how reachable 10,000, or not 10,000, 10,000 even, because we ain't even there yet. But 100K, that's reachable. That's real reachable. And I would love to just do vlogs, give y'all quality content, and like be able to monetize that and live my life. Tired of being tied down like this virus. However, I mean, even though it's horrible for everybody on this planet, it's really allowed me to focus in on my creativity, to really capitalize on some opportunities I've been given. And look, man, we here. We here. Y'all might remember it, this virus, for a lot of negative things, and I will too. I mean, I've had people close to me pass. But at the same time, I also remember this for a time where I was able to focus on myself and my family, love on them, love on me, love on my craft, love on my creativity, and actually start to see some big leaps and jumps from it. So y'all don't understand how much y'all are doing for me. Other thing about Detroit is the infrastructure, the way they build buildings is real old. Like, we got buildings from the 18 and 1700s that are still up and functioning and running, not like sitting and rotting away. Jaywalking, oh my gosh. Well, my name's Jay and I'm walking, so if they stop me, that's my excuse. There used to be a Hard Rock Cafe over here, but they took it down. Looks like Jimmy John's is in this place. That is not a good replacement for Hard Rock Cafe. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That's my opinion. Detroit is constantly under construction, always moving, never sleeping. Look, like this is a shut down building, but we are now approaching like this roundabout in the city called Campus Martius. It'd be super live around here. Like, if this wasn't going on, there'll be way more people, probably be some performers. They got good food over there. They have good vendors. Yeah, but this is Campus Martius. And in the winter time, they like freeze out a whole area and do like ice skating. It'd be literally just be ice skating around this whole area. So it's pretty fire. What up, though, bro? Another thing about Detroit, the way people say hey to each other is what up, though. I know a lot of y'all watching, some of y'all from the UK, some of y'all from other areas of the US. It's very common, like the greeting here in Detroit is what up though. Mostly for my black people, you feel me? But everybody hip to it, everybody hip to it. And ask anybody that's done music here, any popular rappers, they know about the city. They say what up though when they get here.
Yeah. I need to reach you, talking to myself like I gotta beat you. 3 for 3, I come up from that city with that pizza. Need a breather, but I need this money like.
Alright, I don't know if y'all can hear me above all the landscaping. This place right here is called Popoff World. And it opened up, I can't remember how many years it opened up. It's not been that long, but basically this spot is an arcade spot, and they literally have like classic games like Pac-Man, Ninja Turtles, The Simpsons, Takin, Street Fighter, like, and they only charge 25 cents a game like the old times. 25 cents no matter what game you play, that's how much they charging. So it's fire. I like to come here, and the pizza is on point, yo. Like, you gotta come in here. If you come to Detroit and all this stuff is over, you gotta come here and peep that, because it is a really dope place to hang out. I hang out there with my friends a lot. So yeah, Popoff World, y'all. Man, the other thing about Detroit is people here are so nice. Like, there is a lot of misconceptions about the city. But when you approach people, even though they might look rough on the outside, I mean, shoot, look at my face. People say I got the face of a criminal. I mean, according to this country, I do. But, you know, I just talked to one dude that was working. He was picking up stuff. I said, what's good, bro? He said, what up, man? How you doing? Like, people really care about how you feeling, entertain conversation. He happened to have locks, so I asked him how long he had his. You know, just engaging in small talk. People really be here to support you and love you and treat you right here. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of love in this city. That's one thing that I really gotta say. It is a lot of love here. And people are very passionate about Detroit. Anybody that lives in Detroit is very passionate about the city they live in. They care about it and they take care of it. We're getting away from all that noise now. I'm actually headed towards the Tiger Stadium where the Detroit Tigers play. I guess I can show y'all that. The Lions play right over there, as irrelevant as they might sound. They over there. The Palace, or not the Palace, I'm sorry, because the Pistons don't play there anymore. The Little Caesars Arena is up Woodward, a little bit farther away from here, maybe like a mile. I ain't trying to do all that, so, but I'll show y'all that. Y'all, Tiger Stadium is hella far, or Comerica Park, so I'm gonna show y'all from here. I'm gonna zoom in. I ain't going all the way over there. So there it go. If y'all look closely, y'all can see the Tiger right there. That's Comerica Park. Yeah, too far for your boy, too far. It looked closer from the distance, but as I got closer, I seen all the buildings between it. I'm like, oh no. This next place I'm gonna take y'all to is called the Z Lot. It's like a parking structure, and it has different levels, and on each level is like another type of graffiti. But what I'm looking for is the alley or the walkway right under the parking structure. They got all this artwork, all of these classic paintings, and it's mad bars in there. Like, not bars like I'm spitting, bars like where people go to drink. So I'm gonna show y'all there. We right here right now, and I'm gonna show y'all what that's working with. I've done photo shoots here, I've shot videos here. I mean, it's very common in Detroit. You'll see a lot of people, artists, taking pictures and doing videos, but here we are. It's blocked off right now, but look at how dope this is. All this art over here. Jimi Hendrix, that's a bar right there. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot. Those are all bars down there. Kind of look like New Orleans a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. You know, but this is a dope spot, y'all. So I like coming out here to chill. I like coming out over here to take photos, videos. When we had our senior, what did you call it? Because our high school shut down and converted to something else. So we had our senior anniversary, 10-year anniversary, whatever you call that. And we all came here and we partied, and it was dope. It was fire. This whole spot be shut down to be filled with people, you know, at certain times of the summer and whatnot. So missing out on that right now. Sun's starting to warm up, starting to get a little bit of a sweat. So I got a couple more places I can show y'all, maybe two. I got one for sure. But what y'all think so far, man? Detroit is a beautiful place, man. I encourage you to come. There's so much to do, so much stuff to eat. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, when this is all over, you feel me? But there's a lot of places to have fun. Lots and lots of places. There's the tallest building. Well, no, I think the what's that building on West Grand or East Grand? This is like the second tallest building in Detroit, the Renaissance, I believe. I gotta look this up. I should know this. But there used to be a restaurant called Coach Insignia on the top floor. Y'all see that very top right there? It was a restaurant on the top floor, and the restaurant would rotate. But the way that they couldn't fix it once it stopped being able to rotate, they couldn't fix it because they had to fly that piece in via helicopter, and there was no way. They didn't think about it ever breaking down. But the restaurant was still running, but then all of a sudden they shut down. I don't know if they're gonna open up something else, but I missed that. Higher end eating, you gonna walk out paying $200, $300, but I ain't never got the meals there. I used to just go to the bar, eat the dessert, and drink like some wine. Used to take wifey there all the time, so we definitely missed that. Definitely. But as soon as that open back up, I'm there, bro. I'm there. We walking back through Greektown right now. About to go to the whip, and I'm gonna take y'all to this last place, and then we out this mug. In this very spot, there's usually some guy that has like this gold glitter suit on, and he just stand there frozen. He just be froze, and then people be coming up to him, messing with him. But he's got real famous. I wonder if he ended up like making money for this. I don't know, but years would stand out there like doing that. And yeah, I ain't seen him in a minute, so hopefully he's doing okay. But yeah, he will always be there without fail. He'd always be there. That structure, that's the People Mover. That's one of Detroit's iconic ways of travel. You can head to a lot of places around downtown via the People Mover, and it's like 25 or 50 cents, something like that. So we headed back to the whip that's parked by the strip club. And then I'll take y'all to one more spot. And if there's one certain place that's open, then I'll take y'all in there. I'll put my mask on in there, be respectful, for sure. But yeah, we back at the whip. All right, last stop, y'all, here we come. So I was gonna take y'all to Easter Market and show y'all, but it's hot over here. It's police. Let me show y'all. I'm good. I think I'm good. I don't know what's going on over here, but it's so many cops patrolling that I would rather just I'm gonna skate past this place, y'all. I'm good on this. So I'm gonna take y'all to this last spot that I was thinking about. Oh, I gotta go this way. I gotta go. Yeah, it's super hot down here. Yeah, so somebody just was waving at me, a cop, and I'm like, I'm trying to go straight, bruh. Trying to go straight. He like, yeah, this is not an entry. So let me get my tail out of here. Yo, so Honeybee Market is closed. That is a very dope Mexican grocery store, Hispanic owned, I believe. And yeah, they got all this stuff there. Like, for y'all that don't know, I'm Belizean, so like Mexico is right there to Belize, right there. So there's so much cross-cultural like foods and different things that I grew up with. My family cooked and everything because Mexico's right there. So that's probably why I like this place so much. That's probably why I like Hispanic so much, and why I know the language for the most part. I can brush up on some stuff for sure. But yeah, this is Mexican town. You wouldn't catch me dead walking through there at night. Heck, you know, I was scared of this place since I was a kid, yo. You wouldn't catch me. There's two other significant places for me in Mexican town. One is La Gloria Bakery. La Gloria Bakery is this dope bakery that has like churros and all types of stuff in there. Churros, I can't even say churros right. All types of Hispanic pastries. And it's fi-fi. It is so good. And that place holds a significant part, there it is over there, in my heart for a few reasons. One, that was a place that I used to go as a kid. Two, that was the place that my cousins, my older cousins, once we got news that my grandmother died, she lived like 2 miles away from here. And once we got news that she died, my older cousins took me and my sister and my brother to La Gloria Bakery to get our minds off everything, because she was, I don't even want to get into it, but yeah. So I always remember it for that. So beautiful. Look at it. I just wish, oh, they're open. They're open. I'm sorry, y'all, but this is low-key essential. I got my mask. Don't trip, but we gonna go in there. We gonna go in there and grab something.
Anything else?
Oh, that is all.
Especially now that it's not self-serve.
Always good to support a local business, especially when it's owned by minorities. So I'm so happy they're still open. They said it slowed down a lot though, so that's kind of sad, but we all got to get through this, right? Now, I did say there was another special spot. This is, my camera's probably going to cut weird, sinking. And am I right under it right now? But is this it? Yes, Los Galanes! Oh my God, when I tell you oh my God, this is probably the best Mexican food I have ever had. Los Galanes, if y'all come to Detroit, come to Mexican Town, hit up Los Galanes. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. Here's the thing about Mexican Town. It used to be really bad with gangs and everything like that. But here's what I like about Hispanics and everything. They are so family oriented. Some of the kindest, nicest people you can ever meet. Like, they care for their own. You know what I'm saying? Like, that gang stuff, they keep that between each other. I mean, yeah, you got petty crimes and stealing and violent crimes are usually gang related out here. But like, as far as like, you know, I ain't never lived out here, so I can't speak like that. But I know that the gangs was the main source of crime that people used to speak about. But the family life over here, like, people really care about their communities over here. And I respect that a lot. I've always noticed that. And there's the bridge to Canada. But you can't go there unless you're essential. It's all good though, Canada. We still love you. Still love you. There's a lot of essential people. Look how beautiful the city look. Look how beautiful the city look. It's also a skate park back behind me, but it's obviously closed for obvious reasons. And since I'm just learning how to skateboard, I wouldn't fry myself like that anyways. So, yeah. My sister used to stay right here in these lofts right here. She used to stay like at that top corner place or whatever. But that's that, y'all. That's a quick tour of my city. 3,000 subscribers! Thank y'all for watching. If y'all made it to this point, I got something for you. The first 3 people to click the link next to merch in the description will receive a free t-shirt. The first 3 people, so you better go right now. But thank you for watching. JayPitts out.
Hop in the booth, I only say what is true. She don't know Jimmy Choo.